Good morning. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me, little 6-year-old Norky, Dorothy, on this walk and chat. I haven't done a lot of videos recently. Dorothy's poorly to the start of the month, and the weather's just not been suitable to come out on a proper good walk. And in that time, I came across a guy called Chase Hughes. Don't know if anybody's caught him yet. Basically, he's a profiler, along the term, the short and the long of it, even. And he's been analysing human behaviour for years. You can read people by changes in their non-conscious behaviour. The flick of your eyes, the eye rate flicker, your breath, the unconscious things you do that we're not consciously aware of most of the time. We have no conscious control of. Therefore, that bit that is controlling those is looking after every single process, your safety, making your body work, and everything. And that part he refers to as your mammalian brain, and it's responsible for all of your responses, really. That's his argument, that we think with this prefrontal cortex, but really all that's doing is taking credit for the work the mammalian brain is doing. And he argues that why affirmations, positive self-think and talk are methods to increase your happiness, increase your enjoyment of this life. It's not the fastest, because as he argues, the mammalian brain is doing all the thinking, really, and the reacting. It's the reason that instinctively we think if we see a stick that it may be a snake. It's that control that keeps us alive. So if we want to change our inner state and change the way we react to certain events, then we need to talk and change that mammalian reaction. But how do you talk that part of your brain? It doesn't understand language. It doesn't understand words. So rightly, affirmations won't work. But the feelings of affirmations impart on your body. It does feel. So what that means is that it responds to feelings. How you feel. Do you feel threatened? Do you feel safe? Do you feel loved? And your inner state will change, really, as a result of those feeling states. You know how it does. So, how do you talk that part of your brain? Well, the analogy he gives is it's like talking to your dog. Although your dog thinks understand words, he's looking for patterns. It's what he's watching, patterns of behaviour. Responds to how the tone in your voice rather than the words. You can say the same thing, shout it and whisper it in a nice way. So it's all about the way you talk to yourself, the way you talk to that mammalian part of your brain, by using nice words, being kind to yourself, which ties in with Louise Hay, again. I think I mentioned it before. Lovely lady has passed now that held conferences and workshops with hundreds, mainly women in the 80s, 90s. Again, it's all about how you talk to yourself. Talk to yourself like a mother talks to its child, with love, compassion, and lightness. When we think of joy, we think, oh, we've got to be happy. What you're really looking for is just a lightness in every moment of the day. You can create that. You have the power to create that lightness in your life. And that lightness affects others. You'll sense when others in your presence, they open up and become more genuine, because you're not going to judge them. Why should you? You have no right to judge anybody, really. I recommend checking out Chase Hughes. So I've watched lots of his stuff, and it just ties in with all the affirmation work, but it sort of takes it to the base level of the mammalian brain, which is what controls all our unconscious well, I'm going to continue this lovely walk. It's been a long time since I've been up here. So hopefully I'll catch you soon. Take it easy now. Does.